They say it's a big rich town. Well, I just come from the poorest part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. What's up, y'all? This is Ty. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for me to review Power. This is season 6. This is the 4th episode, which is titled, Why is Tommy Still Alive? And you know who wants to know that? Wants to know the answer to that question? The ghost of Angela. Yes, America's favorite side piece is back. Go Ghost is I'm crazy. America's favorite side piece is back. Ghost's girlfriend, Angela, has been appearing to him in his imagination or his ghost or whatever. She's haunting him and she's asking him, if you're so upset, why is Tommy still alive? Why haven't you killed Tommy? Things are messing up in Ghost's head. Things are going, she's getting in his head. Well, what he thinks is her is getting in his head and playing in his mind, and she's telling him things that are pretty much true, that he's ain't about nothing. He's selfish and this, that, and things are not working out. Things are just coming to him, like the death of his daughter, now the death of his side piece, Angela, and how things just seem to be crumbling around him. So also, we see in his mind, Ghost is losing his mind, y'all. We see where Angela tells him, well, why isn't Tommy dead? If kill him. So what does he do? He sets out to kill Tommy. He somehow gets the city involved to report a gas leak at Tommy's spot. And so when Tommy's trying to get out, there's all this traffic. And that was a really good scene where we see Ghost just ram into the ambulance truck that Tommy was in with his crew, and he's shooting at him. He's trying to kill him, and then these guys come and they stop Tommy, and they stop Ghost, and I'm like, who are these guys? And come to find out, these are some detectives that Rashad Tate has hired to trail and stop Ghost. And he's telling Ghost, listen, don't make no mess here and don't do this, that, and the third. Listen, we're tied together. You got to keep it clean or whatever. But then Ghost is like, well, you're just making matters worse because now you got your detectives involved. And just stay out of my way. Stay out of this because you don't know what you're dealing with here, Tate. Stay out of this. That's pretty much what Ghost is saying. We also see Ghost get paid a visit by Jason, someone who I'm really waiting to get for him to be knocked off. It's time for Jason to go. There's 3 people I want gone. I want Jason gone, I want Dre gone, and I want Vincent gone. But let me stick with Jason. Jason comes up to Ghost and he's letting him know, oh, you did not follow through with your deal. You did not do this right, so you have to pay up. Tommy actually got the job done, and Tommy handed this woman over. What's her name from last week's episode that they kidnapped from the courthouse, which I still thought that was ridiculous. So Tommy got that job done, Ghost, and you didn't. So now you have to pay collateral. Like, Jason is playing too many games. Way too many games. Then he goes and he says, I see how you tried to kill Tommy today and you failed, and Tommy's really pissed. Then he tells Ghost, I have another proposition. You're the type of guy I like. You need to kill Tommy or else. He's laying all these propositions, and Ghost is like, listen, unless you're going to shoot me in the head right now, no, I ain't doing it. So this is getting annoying. I'm getting annoyed with this whole Jason and this pay up and all this, and he's running out of money trying to pay Jason, and he's telling him, if my businesses collapse, there'll be no money for you. And Jason's like, off with your head. I'm getting sick of this. Can we kill Jason already? Can we kill Jason? I'm annoyed. Now, let's move right along to the next person I would like to see offed, and that is Dre. I'm sick of this snake. I was turned off when last week when he did that to the feds when you're in the safe house and you're gonna kill this man who just protected you and your daughter. I'm disgusted. I didn't like Dre for a good while, but now I'm really sick of him and it's time for him to go. So tonight we see that Ghost's lawyer Proctor brings Dre to Ghost, and Ghost is really ready to kill him on sight. When he saw him, he had the pen up like this. He's like about to stab him in his eye. I wish he would have, because I'm sick of Dre. I think Dre needs to go. I can't wait. I know I sound like I don't know. I sound crazy, don't I? But I'm wishing all this, but it's a TV show. So, okay, I'm not crazy. But anyway, it's like I want them to get rid of Dre. I'm so annoyed with this snake, this punk. So in tonight's episode, Proctor brings Dre to Ghost, and Ghost wasn't happy about that, but Proctor tells him, listen, he's working with Sax, and Sax is trying to get to you by bringing up that witness. They have a witness that saw you do XYZ. Y'all remember from a few seasons back. And he's like, we gotta get to that witness, so let's work with Dre. So now it gets a little ridiculous here. Ghost puts a wire on Dre's while Dre is talking to the feds and Sax and all this stuff and trying to get information. And he manages to get the location of the witness. I didn't like that. I was like, come on, y'all, here we go. So it looks like Dre is helping Ghost because he's like, listen, I'm helping you because Sax has my daughter and I need to get her back, and he wants me to help get you. But if we, they make a deal, and he's like, listen, I can help you, you help me, this, that, and the third. But we know Dre can't be trusted. Once he gets his daughter, he's going to backstab on Ghost. So we see in tonight's episode, Sax messes up by letting Dre see where the witness is. Terrible job, Sax. You might need to go too. And so now Ghost goes to the witness's home with Dre. Dre's on his cell phone snitching. He's texting Sax like, we're here with the witness. Just ready to set him up. We're here. Ghost is here. And Ghost is putting gloves on. And I'm like, oh my God. I thought Ghost was going to kill this witness. She's shitting bricks. She's like, oh my God. She's scared. She's thinking something's going to happen. She thought she was going to get killed. And Ghost like reaches in, gives her money. And is like, I'm a changed person. I'm not going to kill you. So we see Dre texting Sax saying, listen, he's not killing her. Fall back or whatever. But in that instance, the feds still come as Ghost and Dre are pulling off. Now, I'm sitting here thinking, number one, I thought Ghost was going to kill the young lady, the witness. And was it just me? I was expecting him to kill Dre once he realized when they were driving off that the feds had just come. I wonder if he noticed that the feds had just come to the location that they just pulled off from where the witness was at. What's going to happen with this witness? Is she taking the money and run? Sister, take the money and run. You know why? The feds are failing you. And then it gave out your location. Take that money, get you a plane, whatever, get on the next plane, the train, whatever, get out of there. Go. But now, Ghost disappointed me because I was expecting him. This is a great opportunity now to get rid of Dre. I thought he was going to kill Dre, but he didn't. I'm sick of this character. I need him to be gone. I was annoyed. Anybody else was annoyed? I was like, come on, y'all. What are the writers doing? I want him gone. That's how passionate I am. Okay, moving right along. We also see tonight Tariq, whatever, who has annoyed me in these past few seasons, starting to annoy me again because now you're stealing from Tommy. We see him stealing from Tommy, stealing these pills or whatever so he can run his business up at the college instead of getting your education and getting away from this drug game nonsense. But hey, he's his father's son. He's getting these pills and stuff so that he can run his little business up at the college, get these little high ass college kids, keep them high, get their money. All right. He's stealing from Tommy from that. So Tommy meets with Vincent, another person I want gone. And Tommy's telling Vincent, these are my supplies. Where are you getting them from? So long story short, Tommy finds out that Vincent is working with Tariq. Tommy goes to Tariq, tells him, what are you doing with my stuff? How'd you get this? Tariq, the little sneaky little devil, quick on his feet, good liar, says that he got the stuff from Kanan, that Kanan gave it to him. So Tommy's letting him know, Tommy's like, listen, you don't need this life. You don't have to go down this route. Promise me that you won't do this again. Get out of this. Leave this alone. And Tariq is like, yes, okay. Then we also see Tariq with Vincent, and Vincent roughs him up a little bit when he finds out that this is Ghost's son, and he's like, but you bring me more supplies. So now Tariq has to get some more supplies. It's just going to get crazy. But we hear Vincent say with his people, yeah, I'm going to use this little boy right now while I can. And, I'll kill him when I want to. And I'm like, oh, here we go. So, Vincent, you got to go because now you doing too much now, too. Now you talking about you want to kill Tariq. And though Tariq, you're going to eventually kill Tariq. And though Tariq gets on my last nerves and annoys me, I don't want you to do that. So, we got to figure out, we got to get rid of you two. So, the three people I want gone, Dre, Vincent, and Jason. They must go. They need to be gone. What else happened in tonight's episode? Let's talk about Tasha and this new dude who needs babysitting services. Dude, let me tell you something. First of all, how'd these two fall for each other so quickly? She was ready to give it up so quickly. You just met him. They're going to the office. Y'all doing this little flirting. Then he offered to take you out to dinner and all this. So take you out to the, he didn't offer to take her to dinner. He said he wanted to take her to a bar for drinks. And she's like, she don't like the bar and she don't like the club. And she's like, hey, I have wine back here. Next thing you know, they all getting hot and heavy. He came this close to getting some. And then she pulled away. But now all of a sudden, he's so open over her. Y'all are just into each other like that. And then we see this scene where Tasha's at the daycare and Ghost is talking to her. He's pissed off. And the dude walks in and Ghost gives this dude this evil look. And I'm like, yo, dude. And the dude's looking back. But now this dude thinks he's so, I can handle dudes like that. No, you cannot. You run, because everybody that messes with Tasha, whoever she gives some to, they end up dead, bruh. So if I were you, I would take my child elsewhere and just leave. What's wrong with these people? Like, Tasha, whenever somebody messes with her, they end up dead. So this guy talking about he can handle Ghost, I guess he doesn't know who Ghost truly is. You need to go. First, personally, when I walked up in there and I see her with her husband and he's ice grilling me the way Ghost ice grilled him when I said, what's up? I spoke and you ain't going to speak. You know what? I'm taking my child elsewhere and I'm leaving you alone. I have to go to that daycare down the street because you going to be a problem. And if you got to deal with somebody like that, it's going to be a problem. So I'm like, I wasn't feeling this love connection or whatever this is. Y'all need to stop that. Somebody gonna get hurt because we knows what happened when you tried to mess with Ghost's wife. That's still his wife. So we need to leave that alone. Also in this episode, since we're on relationships, another relationship that I'm not feeling, this whole Tommy and Lakeisha thing. Tommy's mother came for a visit. No, she's definitely not mother of the year. She's awful. But I have to agree with her that Lakeisha is not the one for Tommy. But my reasonings are, I think Tommy is too unstable for Lakeisha, and Lakeisha is not really about that type of life. She is more family oriented and legit, and I don't think Tommy is the right fit for her. I'm not feeling this union at all. But it was a funny scene because Tommy was pissed off. And Tommy, when his mother told him how she felt, Tommy threw his mother out the house. Get the F out of here is what he told her. Threw her out, threw her stuff out. I thought that was pretty funny. But if I must say so myself, I don't think Tommy and Lakeisha make a good couple. I don't like it. I'm not here for it. That ain't gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. I was very annoyed tonight. Everybody was getting on my nerves. I was like, no, I don't like it. I'm opposed to this. I'm all in my feelings like this stuff is real. That's how you know you're a fan of a show. Because I was all in my feelings like, no, no, no. This is crazy. Let's talk about another crazy relationship. Proctor and his ex-wife. So she's not getting enough information for Sax on that little keychain, unicorn keychain that she has on her daughter's book bag. And Sax is like, listen, you're never going to get custody, because all I have is records of you sounding like a terrible mother. And get me something. So she's trying to help with that. And at the same time, Sax goes to Proctor and makes a little shady remarks. So then we see Proctor with his ex-wife and his daughter, and Proctor's like totally rubbing it. He's totally egging her on. He's like, oh yes, I'm so proud of you. No, he's not. And yes, I've moved on. And to me, he knows this is going to trigger her. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm in a better relationship. He knew that this was going to trigger her. And he's saying all this stuff to her. And we see her opening her mail, his ex-wife, and she failed the bar exam, so she's freaking out. The next scene, and then she's freaking out. Next thing we know, she got to get a hit. She got to get some of that stuff. And she's, putting it in her mouth and getting high. And the next scene we see her, she's totally high. And it looks like she overdosed. And Proctor did not call 911. And he said, you're not going to take my daughter from me. And he said, 911. And he stopped and let her go through her convulsions. I'm assuming she died here. I'm assuming that's what it was. He just let her do it. He let her go through her convulsions. I said, oh, wow, look at that drug overdose. But this is where you messed up. Proctor, I ain't mad at you because I probably would have did the same thing, because this unstable junkie don't need to have no child with her, okay? You get under pressure, you go get some drugs and get high? No, ma'am, we can't. Nah. So I don't blame him for what he did, but here's the problem. The recording. The recording is right there. Will Sax, will he hear that recording? That's the crazy thing right there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was my findings. Good episode tonight. Always leaves me with more questions. What's gonna happen? What are they gonna do with Dre? When are we gonna kill Dre? This is what I want to know. When we gonna kill Dre? When we gonna kill Jason? When we gonna kill Vincent? And how? How are we gonna tie these things up? When is Ghost and Tommy going to become friends again? Or will that be a little too unrealistic? Maybe that's a little too unrealistic now, but we have to tune in to see. But thank you for watching. That's all for now. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends all about it. Tell them about this channel. Let's grow this channel. I'm having fun here. But that's it. I don't want this to be too long. I'm out. Y'all be blessed. All right.